Once upon a time, there were two brothers who had nothing better to do than to read stories on the internet, and thus the adventure duo was born. Let's see what adventures our heroes get into today.
So, man, what are we getting into tonight?
Tonight we're going to do Dusty Fist, which sounds like a weird sex position in Nevada, but it's not. It's a story about a young martial artist who visits a post-apocalyptic town in search of a drink. It's inspired by the cult classic God Hand, which I've never read and or seen because I don't know what that is. And it's by Chris113022, the same guy that did Life in the Fast Lane, but we couldn't ask for his permission because he's still banned. Player rating 5.28, story difficulty 3 out of 8, play length is 2 out of 8, maturity level is 6 out of 8. All of like the really good stories are by banned players, and I'm like, thanks, Donald.
Gotta love it. Alright, the first page. You stumble into the town about half an hour past noon, falling to your hands and knees with a groan. Throat parched, you look up and groan out, "Water," hoping that someone will hear you. Instead, you meet a kick to the face, knocking you onto your back. "Well, well, well, look what we have here," you hear a raspy voice say. Sitting up, you look at the man who just gave you a face-to-face meeting with his boot, seeing that he's a stereotypical Badlands raider. Spiky mohawk, bondage gear, assless chaps, you know, the works. Hell yeah. He's flanked by two similar-looking thugs who chuckle at his words despite the fact that there wasn't anything funny about it.
Yeah, look what we have here.
One parrots.
Well, 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 looky.
Another intones. These are the perfect guys to beat up.
Sounds like it.
Your options are pick myself up and ask, "What, you guys share a pair of balls and a brain?" Forget being witty, I'm just gonna punch their lights out. So, are we gonna try to sound smart?
Oh, we're always going to sound smart. I love being a smart ass. Would you guys share a pair of balls? The two goons look dumbstruck at your response, as if they don't know what to say. The leader glares at you for a moment, then bursts out laughing.
Oh man, you got a sharp tongue on you, kid.
That's what your mom says. He says,
Yeah, got a sharp tongue.
goon number 1 adds, "Oh man, kid." Goon number 2 says,
You said something about water, right?
the leader asks,
We can get you some. Come on, we're gonna go to the saloon.
"The fuck?" You follow the trio to the saloon in the center of town. It's a packed place with dozens of raiders all sharing drinks. A weedy-looking man plays the piano in the corner, seemingly against his will, if the raider holding a knife to his throat is any indication.
What does weedy mean?
It's what you look like.
Fair enough.
You notice a large man in the corner of the room drinking by himself. He's the fattest man you've ever seen. Maybe making a riff on him will make these three bozos like you more. Like, this is weird that they were like, "You know what? You're an asshole. You're all right, brother."
Let's go have a drink.
Options are, why not? Did Fatty over there eat up all the town's food reserves? Jesus. Nah, that was a bit mean. I'll just get a drink with these guys and go.
Can't make fun of fatties, man. Fatties need love too. They just gotta pay for it.
Fuck yeah, make fun of the Fatty.
The raider doesn't hear what you said over the sound of the frantic piano playing. Come again? You repeat what you said, a bit louder this time. Only thing you didn't count on was the piano cut out just as you begin to speak, allowing the whole room to hear what you said.
I said Fatty over there must have eaten up all the town food reserve.
Wah wah. The saloon is dead silent after that. Said Fatty glares at you silently. You let out a cough and ask,
What? Something I said?
Your drinking buddy leans in and whispers, that's our leader. What other noise can you do?
Fuck.
The raider leader gets up from his chair and begins to approach. So, what are you gonna do?
Kick her in the balls.
Grab him by the balls and twist it. Apologize right away. or screw apologizing, kick their asses. Well, I'm not much for apologizing, so...
Yeah, fuck apologizing.
Yeah, screw apologizing, kick their asses.
Instead of gracing him with a response, you simply bring your foot right into his groin. Ka-chow! He falls to his knees, eyes practically bulging out of his head, and you begin to beat on his face with a flurry of fast punches. When you're done, he stares at you in shock for a moment, before his head violently explodes from your sheer awesomeness.
Oh, awesome. Whoa, he killed Boss.
Oh my god!
He was just 2 days to retirement.
You get into a fighting stance and beckon them forward. Enough talk, let's fight. You dodge out of the way of one raider's wild haymaker and chop him right in the throat. Whip! His head comes clean off from the power of the blow. Good lord! Next, you deflect a kick and respond with a roundhouse to the raider's head.
Roadhouse.
Making it explode in a shower of blood and brains. The fight doesn't last long, and before you know it, you've defeated them all.
I would say so.
Now what? I didn't realize we were playing Chuck Norris with this shit.
For real.
I'm gonna get a drink, or I'm gonna look around the saloon.
I feel like we need to calm down. Let's get a drink.
Let's have a drink.
You grab the nearest drink and swig it down, only to pull it away from yourself and cough violently.
Whoa, that's a little strong.
You look at the bottle in your hand, seeing that it reads sleeping juice.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
The last thing you hear before you pass out is a man saying, "See that mountain? You can climb it."
What the shit?
I have no idea. Well, you wake up in a carriage, a cold breeze hitting your face. A blonde man across from you says,
Hey you, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
"Oh no."
We're in Skyrim.
You look back at the trail, seeing one of the raiders snickering. He grabs a hold of his face and tears it off, revealing Todd Howard, disguised as a typical Badlands thug. Son of a bitch. End game and leave comments? What the fuck?
Editor, run that back. Alright. We're gonna look around the saloon this time.
Do it.
You done did it now. You look around the saloon, the only thing catching your interest being a crate in the back of that shakes violently. Curious. You could either check it out or just grab some water and get the hell out of here. I got nothing left to lose, or I'll check out the crate, or I'll get my water and go.
I mean, we gotta keep this going, so let's go poke the box a little bit. You punch the crate open and reach around inside, only to get a bite on your hand. You yelp in pain, pull your hand back. Finding that there's a bright orange corgi with, cute corgi with red eyes lashed onto your hand. Swatting him off, you watch him run off with a little yelp. Behind you, you hear a rasping laugh. You look and see one of the raiders that's still barely alive.
What's so funny? You're the idiot that's dying.
That was our poison corgi.
Poison corgi? Aren't those extinct? The fuck?
Nope. See ya, sucker. Bleh.
That's exactly how I die in the fucking wasteland.
A corgi!
Ow, it bit me.
It's a poison corgi, damn it.
Fuck! Every time.
Every time. He dies on the spot, and now you're poisoned. Crap, you gotta find the antidote and fast.
And you don't, you die. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Before you can even move, your body seizes up and you fall to the floor with a thud. Well, poison corgi venom is highly potent. Guess you had to see it to believe it. And it also doesn't help that you kept hugging it because it's so goddamn cute.
It just kept biting you. You were like, stop it. Just love me. God damn it.
Just accept me.
All right, roll it back.
Are we just gonna get the water?
You know what? No, we're not doing that one. Apologize right away. We're gonna apologize to the fat man. My bad. I didn't realize you suffer from diabetes. You get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Oh, mighty Lord, please Please forgive this child. The man looks down at you for a moment and pouts. You think you can take back what you said? Simple as that. You notice the tears pricking his eyes. Well, you can't. Words hurt. With that, he falls on his knees and begins to sob. The raiders around him get up and comfort him.
Oh, don't be sad, boss.
Yeah, you're not fat, you're just big boned.
He's nothing but a fat, shaming jerk. Let's fuck him.
What?
Okay.
Wait a minute.
That's literally what it says.
Hold the phone.
Let's fuck him in the butt.
Oh no! Now that catches you off guard. Did you mean fuck him up? Or...
I meant let's fuck him. Come on, boys.
Oh, this is not the Western I'm used to. Oh no.
I think I downloaded the wrong one.
The wrong movie. This is the wrong Dusty Fist.
This ain't Fistful of Dollars. What is this?
Oh no, this is a sex move in Nevada. Run for your life. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm gonna fight my way out of here. ... Maybe I am that kind of guy. I mean, I'm open to new things.
Super freak. Super freak.
I mean, I'm not gay, but I keep my options open. I mean, Henry Cavill's still a thing. It's your choice. What do you want to do?
I mean, let's, keep it sexy. Maybe I am that kind of guy.
All right. Super freak.
You surrender yourself willingly.
It's an ending.
They're all surprisingly gentle with you, though the leather chaps feel a bit weird against you.
That's what baby oil is for.
Once everyone's got their turn, you lie down on the lie down on the floor of the saloon with a sigh of contentment.
If everyone in the bar had their turn, it'd be more of.
As you exhale the pocket of air from your asshole. No, I'm just playing. Guess you are that kind of guy, because 10 years on, you're still with all these wonderful men. Oh God, you don't have to worry about getting a cool glass of water anymore, because all your needs are taken care of. You just kind of have to wear freaky bondage gear all the time. All right.
And that's how the first Mad Max was filmed. All right, we're gonna go back.
Let's not even fucking go here. let's skip that bar altogether.
Let's go home. All right, fuck it. We're gonna go all the way back to the beginning. Okay, so instead of fighting the whole bar, we're just gonna, instead of insulting the fatty off the bat, we're gonna say, nah, that was a bit mean. I'll just get a drink with these guys and skedaddles. God damn, it's another ending. The four of you all have a nice drink together. They even pay for your drink themselves. How nice of them. You leave the town not long after, with you promising that if you're in the area again, you'll drop by to see them. What nice guys.
What could have been if only I stayed.
Man, there's a lot of lube behind that bar. It looked like a fucking P. Diddy party. Guess today you learned that not all raiders are bad. Maybe all they want is a friend.
Or a fuck doll. Can't we just fucking beat the shit out of these thugs before we even go to this bar?
I guess, yeah, we're gonna do that. So instead of asking if they share a pair of balls, we're just gonna punch their lights out.
You jump up to your feet and deliver a powerful punch to the leader. He goes flying into a nearby saloon. His two goons looking in surprise at the wrecked building for a moment. With a grin, you rush forward, and they turn around just in time for your feet to smack right into their faces. The two are sent flying just like their buddy, landing on him just as he was getting up. Grin widening, you yell, "Yeah!" as a show of victory, and then see a bunch of raiders walking right out of the saloon. You just screwed up. There's at least 20 guys, and they all look a lot more competent than the 3 guys you just beat up. They're heading right for you. What do? Just try not to get fucked.
I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
What do? I run the hell away. Or, this shouldn't be too hard. I'll just kick their asses.
So let's fight him again, I guess. Let's see if it's different this time. You stare them dead on as they approach, getting into a fighting stance. The group reaches you in no time, and the man leading the group, who's twice your size in both height and width, looks down on you with a bored expression. "So what's all this about then?" he asks in surprisingly gentle voice. "Screw talking. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him."
You just poke him in the belly and make him go, hoo-hoo.
Boop. "Oh, terribly sorry, old chum. Those hooligans were just bothering me," is the other option.
You know we have to go with that one.
Yeah, we're gonna turn British real quick.
The large man nods at your words.
Yes, those three are always causing trouble. We're really terribly sorry, my boy. There is much a pain in our behinds as they are yours. Oh, they fuck me.
You're like a mix between like Marlon Brando and fucking that fucking kid in South Park.
Timmy?
No, the one that's like has the goons and stuff.
No idea. I was going for the Marlon Brando though.
He laughs heartedly, and you join in.
My, it's quite hot out here, no? What say we return to the saloon for some scones and tea?
You proposition, and the large man laughs yet again.
Very well. Come, men. Not too soon.
Not too soon.
Let us welcome this new guest. Get the baby oil.
With that, you and the Raiders have a nice tea party at the saloon.
Tea party is code for sex, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call it now? Alright. No, what is it? Jan's talking about, oh, what a lovely tea party is the code word. Oh, no, that's what the cop makes them say. It's like in a sexy voice. Oh, what a lovely tea party.
There's a lot of fucking going on here. Let's back it up.
I think we tried everything, didn't we?
Oh, no, we didn't try kicking their asses when the boss man came out.
Yeah, so screw talking.
So we're going to kick the fat man's ass again outside the bar, hopefully. This time we say, screw talking, I'm going to beat the crap out of him. The title is... You let out a wild flurry of fast jabs at his ample body, each blowing, shaking his belly violently. Still, he stands stone still against the attack, staring down at you. You finish off the flurry with a strong uppercut right into his belly button. Hadouken! And promptly turn away. Once you finish, he starts to laugh heartily.
If that's not heartily, I don't know what is.
Was that supposed to hurt? Your fists are like mosquito stings.
Mean?
You grace him with one more response. Ome wa mo shindiru! I feel like I couldn't have read that without the way I said it.
No, that actually sounded pretty gangster. You read it perfect.
It sounds Japanese, so he goes, "What?" Without another word, he explodes in a shower of blood and gore, and the likes of which the bandits have never seen. The raiders gasp in shock as they watch their fearless leader die. My work here is done. Nothing left to say. I walk away from the town. I still need some frickin' water. I'm sticking around, even if it means killing them all. Uh-oh. How bad do we want this water?
Like, honestly, I want to see if we walk away, if they're even going to fuck with us. They're going to be like, nah, let that motherfucker go.
He's got some issues to work through. Let's walk away. Oh, ending 3. There you go.
Right. There's nothing left to do here. Without their leader, the raiders will fall into disarray and disband. So your work is done. You simply walk away in the direction you entered the town from. The raiders not even bothering to attack you out of a mixture of fear and respect.
That guy's fucking crazy.
But he's a fucking badass. Once you're a mile out of town...
I could have taken him.
Yeah, shut up,
He turns
Billy.
around.
I heard that. Once you're a mile out of town, you come to a realization. You never even got a drink. But the Badlands have been ridden of a menace, and that's what counts. Content, you keep walking, intent on wiping out the rest of the scum of the Badlands, except for those guys we just left.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That is, if you don't die of thirst before then. Can't get a decent drink anywhere these days.
So many endings like that. Let's go back and see if we can kick their dicks in. I still need some frickin' water. Now we don't want to swear? I'm sticking around even if it means killing them all. Ending 4, Raider King. You turn around to face the raiders, only to see that they're bowing to you. You give the nearest one a gentle kick, hiya, to get his attention. He doesn't look up. What's going on here? He lets out a yelp of fear.
T the Raider. Code says that anyone who bests our leader in combat will be our new leader.
You scratch your chin. I swear I thought I was gonna say balls. Grinning at the answer. Leader, eh?
Yes.
Get the baby oil, boys. Well then, minions, my first act as leader is for you guys to get me something to fucking drink. They all scamper off back to the saloon and return with a tall glass of ice-cold water. You chug it down and let out a sigh of relief. Now that's some high-quality H2O. Alright guys, pack it up. We're gonna go on a little adventure. Yay! The raiders cheer. With that, you lead your new minions into the sunset.
Dun dun dun. To be continued.
So we go all the way back to the beginning to see what we can unfuck of. Pick myself up. I guess we're gonna punch the lights out again. Now let's run. Alright, so we're gonna run away this time.
We're gonna punch him and then run away.
It's time to skedaddle.
You're not dumb enough to stick around and lose this fight. Instead, you turn tail and run like hell, away from the town and the raiders within. Your fear makes you so fast. You're so goddamn fast. Everything just becomes a blur. You think you see the town a few times as you run, but you're not too sure.
What? Are we running in circles?
That's what I'm saying. I had to read that again and make sure I read it right. Once you think you've run long and fast enough away from the town, you stop, panting on your hands and knees. You chuckle, picking yourself up, and jump back. You're right back at the entrance of the town, and there's a mob of raiders that look extremely pissed off.
Yay!
Needless to say, you don't exactly live to tell the tale. It's like, damn, I knew that one foot was always bigger than the other.
It's like my mom used to say when I would run in circles in the living room. She's like, stop that, otherwise I'll nail your other foot to the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess that's it. I don't know if we got all of them, but we got a lot of fucking endings on this one. This was really fun. It was pretty solid, but I wish there was more options other than just fucking and fighting, apparently. So I'm gonna give it a 6 at best. What do you
say
got?
6? Honestly, the only reason why I'm not giving it like a big score is because I felt like, yeah, all the endings were cool, but if it had a little bit more body to the story, like you said. So, I mean, I'm gonna say 5.
Yeah, let's go with a 5. I think 5 is probably best. It's good. What do you want to leave for a comment?
Like say body to the story. So very funny. Wish there was more body to the story. Neat.
Yep. Submit the comments. That was really good. There's a sequel to this one, Dusty Fist 2. It'd be interesting to play that one to find out which one was the canon ending, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's true. For sure.
Maybe next time we won't get fucked as much.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. It's probably the one where he takes them all over and fucking rides off into the sunset.
Probably. We'll have to do that one fairly soon.
And thus ends today's journey. Tune in next time. Goodbye.